It was almost 1 in the morning when my phone started to ring. Half asleep, I reached for it and squinted at the screen. It was my wife, Maya. She rarely called that late, especially on a work night. My heart started beating faster as I answered. "Hey," I said softly, "is everything okay?" Her voice came through the line, calm but hurried. "I'll be late, okay? Don't wait up for me. Just go to sleep. I'll explain tomorrow." Then, just as she was about to hang up, I heard something faint in the background. A voice. A man's voice, saying something I couldn't quite make out, followed by laughter. For a second, my chest tightened. I didn't know what to think. "Maya," I said quickly, "where are you? Who's that with you?" But she'd already ended the call. I sat there in silence, my mind spinning with every possible explanation. I didn't sleep that night. Every sound from the street made me look toward the window. By morning, I felt like I'd aged years. I wanted to believe her. Maya wasn't the type to hide things. But something about her tone, that nervous edge, it kept echoing in my head. When she came home around 9 the next morning, she looked exhausted. Her eyes were red, and she was still wearing yesterday's clothes. I tried to keep my voice steady as I asked, "Where were you?" She hesitated, then said, "At work. There was an issue with a client presentation, and we had to fix it overnight." I nodded slowly. "Then who was with you?" I asked. Her face changed for a moment, just a flicker of surprise before she smiled weakly. "My boss, and a few colleagues," she said. "Why?" I could have let it go, but the image of that late-night call haunted me. "I heard someone," I said. "A man's voice. You sounded nervous." She sighed and sat down beside me. "That was probably Mark," she said. "He was joking around while we were waiting for files to render." I didn't mean to sound off. I was just tired. Her words sounded logical, maybe even true, but something in me still felt unsettled. Not because I didn't trust her, but because I'd let my thoughts spiral out of control before even hearing her side. For the first time, I realized how fear can twist even the simplest things into something dark. That evening, while she slept, I found her laptop bag on the table. Inside, I saw a printed project report, coffee-stained and full of handwritten notes. On the last page, there was a timestamp, 2:47 a.m., and a thank you message signed by her boss for staying through the night. I sat there staring at it for a long time. I felt a wave of guilt wash over me. I had doubted her when she was simply doing her job, working hard, and being the person she always was, reliable, dedicated, and strong. The next morning, I woke her up gently and said, "I'm sorry for how I sounded yesterday. I let my imagination get the better of me." She smiled, still sleepy, and whispered, "That's okay. I should have told you more clearly. I didn't mean to worry you." For the first time in days, I felt at peace. That call, the one that had filled me with so much confusion, became a reminder of how easily trust can break if you don't protect it. Weeks later, we laughed about it over dinner. She teased me about being the overthinking husband, and I promised to believe her words before my fears next time. It wasn't just a lesson about trust, it was about communication, and how even love needs reassurance now and then. Sometimes I still remember that night, her voice, the echo behind her, the uncertainty that kept me awake. But now, instead of fear, it reminds me of how fragile love can be, and how strong it becomes when you choose faith over doubt. That one small moment at 1 a.m. didn't break us, it built us. Because what I said next that night, after hearing that voice, changed everything. I didn't accuse her. I simply said, "Be safe. Come home soon." And in that choice, to trust instead of question, I found the peace I didn't even know I'd lost.